Yo, what's up, cats? Welcome to episode number 1 of the KNIFER'S map guide to Call of Duty World War II. Today, I will help your knife game by revealing the best routes and trap spots on the map USS Texas, a battleship tearing through the open ocean while you tear apart your enemies. I will talk you through the map from stern to bow and show you where you should post up to catch enemies off guard and control the engagements. I will also tell you which lines to avoid so you can preserve your streaks. Let's start with your opening line. You're going to spawn on either the bow or the stern of the ship's lower deck, but both lines will be the same no matter what side you spawn. Off the spawn, sprint to the stairs that lead to the upper deck. Make sure to do a stun check, and if all is clear, make your way to the opposite side's bridge, either the comms room or the weapon control. Here is where most of your damage can be done. Think of this spot as your home base. More specifically, the stairwell. From here you can safely watch the cafeteria and main hall while checking the bridge behind you for enemies. It is a knifing power position because you can, with relative safety, keep the enemy spawn at your back while they unknowingly travel past you. This spot is where you want to branch your attacks from. Spots you will want to avoid are any prolonged periods on the lifeboat deck, in the main hall, or deep in the enemy spawn. The lines of sight are way too long for you to be effective in these areas. If you must travel into them, be swift and make it count.
Counterintelligence aircraft ready.
Areas of caution are the medical bay and the checkout room. Both of these rooms lead directly to the enemy spawn and are stun and grenade checked constantly, so be careful if you hope to trap an enemy here. The best trap spots on this map are by the door in the comms room and weapon control room, and the entrances to the cafeteria, which is the room in the center of the map. All of these spots are spawn sensitive, so be sure to set your traps nearest the enemy spawn or in the direction the enemies are spawning from. When not inside the ship, always be cautious. Spawns are hard to flip, so you could have a possible enemy infiltrating your spawn. In such cases, use the barracks or the ammo room to get safely to the upper deck bridge. The upper deck bridge is the safest way to cross over to the enemy side. Other positions of note include a trap spot on the lifeboat deck if you can make it there. It's an unsuspecting spot behind cover that enemies will stroll by, making them easy targets. You won't have many opportunities to get here, but if you do, take it and be swift. Another spot you can patrol is just below the crane or the gun overlooks. Not only can you take out enemies rushing off the spawn, but snipers looking to use this deck to fire from. Always remember to move in and move out when in the enemy spawn. Do not be predictable and know when to retreat. That concludes our KNIFER'S map guide to the USS Texas. What map should I cover next? Comment down below and make sure to stab that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications every time I upload. Keep those blades sharp. Peace.